We all have hopes and dreams for our children. But there are parents who, on the day their child is born, lose hope. Their dreams seem very different.
Hope is that Leora will talk.
Full independency.
Do whatever she wants herself.
Full integration in society.
My hope for him is that he will feel loved.
We just collapsed. And the sad thing was that she did not have functioning parents. Ronnie was born at 29 weeks gestation. It was a very messy birth. And after the birth, she went to the NICU. When we were at the NICU, we found out that there were going to be issues. The anxiety just took everything. We didn't have any emotional capacity for anything else but being anxious all the time. When she was 10 months, she was officially diagnosed that she has CP, cerebral palsy. Motorically, she is in a developmental level of a 8-month-old. Ronnie has been here for 3 years. About a year ago, the occupational therapist of Ronnie came to us and said that she wants to start using the iPad. And we said, great, sounds like a really nice idea.
At Beit Eassy Shapiro, we help Ronnie in the only way we know how. Our expert professional team is devoted to providing state-of-the-art individualized care for every child that comes through our doors. When Ronnie came to us, her motor skills were severely limited. Now she can move both her arms, all by herself.
When we see her with the iPad, it's an amazing feeling, because the knowledge that she can play for herself and do things for herself and do things independently is doing miracles on her self-image.
Each year, over 30,000 children like Ronnie and their families are impacted by Beit Eassy Shapiro. We are a lifeline for all children and adults with any disability, including cerebral palsy, Rett syndrome, autism and Down syndrome, and even more.
Eitan suffers from Rubinstein type B syndrome. His main difficulty is communication. Eitan doesn't speak at all, verbally speaking.
At the beginning, when we came here, he was very frustrated that he can't speak.
Here at the Williams Island Therapeutic Swimming and Recreation Center at Beit Eassy Shapiro, the first and largest hydrotherapy training center in Israel, we have trained over 1,000 therapists throughout the country and beyond. For children like Eitan, hydrotherapy plays an essential role in physical development to harness his strength and help attain maximum functioning. But we at Beit Eassy Shapiro also had to find a solution to Eitan's communication challenges so that he could relate to his therapist and thus fully benefit from hydrotherapy.
This idea of iPad in the water was a brilliant idea of Liraz from Beit Eassy Shapiro. When I see Eitan with the iPad on the water, I feel like it's big luck that he was born to this technology era.
Here at Beit Eassy Shapiro, all the concept is that the kids can. Yes, they can, and they can big time. Kids that can't walk eventually walk. Kids that can talk, they will talk. They will sing, they will tell stories, and that's what Eitan does today.
When we were in the hospital with him when he was first born, we were told that the MRI was really bad. That was how we were told. And I can't explain the feeling that you have in your heart when someone says something like that to you. It's as if someone punched us in the stomach. I don't think we got any real help when it happened, because the answer was take him home and love him.
Snoezelen multi-sensory environment is a magical world of sensory calm and exploration, where sensory stimuli, such as lights, can be adjusted to suit each child's needs. For Nevo, who is blind, balancing his senses in the Kaylee Snoezelen Center at Beit Eassy Shapiro enables him to relate meaningfully to his surroundings for the first time.
He is very fortunate to be here and to have the Snoezelen room because it's small, it's quiet, it's intimate. He can just focus on his body and what he feels and his movements and how they affect his perception, something that's very hard to duplicate in the real world.
Beit Eassy Shapiro developed the first Snoezelen Center in Israel. Today, there are over 400 Snoezelen rooms throughout Israel, and over 3,000 Snoezelen therapists trained globally by Beit Eassy Shapiro. Over the years, Beit Eassy Shapiro adapted Snoezelen to other treatment areas. What makes Beit Eassy Shapiro unique is our drive to pioneer solutions for unmet needs, and then share our breakthroughs with others across the country through research, training, and collaboration. As a global disabilities leader, Beit Eassy Shapiros are models throughout Israel and throughout the world.
Above all else, the first thing you really realize when you come to Beit Eassy is the level of professionalism. You know that they're right on the edge of what is new and innovative for the children.
As a center of excellence, we create innovative models that are at the forefront of driving real and lasting social change. Beit Eassy Shapiro established Park Haverim, the first inclusive and accessible playground in Israel, and we provide consultation to organizations throughout Israel and internationally to build more parks based on our model.
Park Haverim is an amazing place. It's a place where children like Liora or children with disabilities at all can also have fun like we do. Here we can play a lot together. There's so many activities.
We had a perfectly normal pregnancy. The twins were born 2 days shy of their due date, which is pretty remarkable for twins. Never occurred to me that one of our children would not come out of this phase forever. Rett syndrome is a genetic disorder. It takes a healthy girl and makes her completely dependent. And it's very frustrating for her. She knows what's going on. She's aware of what's going on around her, so she's kind of trapped in her own body.
As Israel's leading organization in the field of disabilities, we don't just provide services for children with disabilities and their families. We help each person reach their full potential.
Beit Eassy Shapiro is very special because it helps all kinds of people. It even helped me. I grew up there, so it helped me understand that there are different people in this world and we need to accept them.
What is Beit Eassy Shapiro for me? Wow, that's tough in one word. I would say family. It's like family. There's a feeling of camaraderie and cooperation, and there's a common goal, just like there's a common goal in a family.
For us, I think Eassy Shapiro is a home away from home that helped Ronnie in every aspect of her disability and helped us as a family.
If you look in even 10 years back, kids with this syndrome were considered mentally retarded with not much hope. And when we give him the opportunity to express himself and to communicate, you can actually see that Eitan is very, very clever. We never dream about anything like that.
When you see the steps that he's taken, you can dream, you can imagine, you can look at him and say to yourself, what's next? What else will he be able to do? It gives you hope.
Here at Beit Eassy Shapiro, we are committed to fulfilling dreams, to transforming those dreams into reality, and changing the lives of people with disabilities. Together, we can create a whole new world for children with disabilities and their families.